So I want to talk about a couple of problems in the homework. To be more specific, I'll talk about problem 5, problem 8, and problem 9. So problem number 5 says, please solve the inequality x cubed minus 64x less than or equal to 0. In order to solve this problem, I realized it began with having 0 on one side, which I'm pretty happy about, but it's not factored on the left side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to factor my left side of the expression. Be a little bit careful with how you factor the expression, and you should get yourself extremely familiar with it. So this is how I end up with after I finish factoring my expression. I do realize my goal is to set the expression on the left to be 0, and since it's a multiplication of 3 parts to be 0, it means every single piece of it could have been 0, which leads to the conclusion that x could be 0, x could be 8, and x could be negative 8. So those are my candidates to put on the number line, which separates my number line into 4 different pieces, 3 points, 4 pieces. So I'm going to pick out from the 4 intervals to be my final answers. The question now is which one to pick. So it's a matter of discuss what's the sign is going to be like for the left hand of my expression of the inequality. And the calculation will be way simpler if we handle one of them at a time. So you pick testing points out of each interval, and it's up to you which one you're going to pick. Be a little bit careful. Your answer are not going to include the points you picked. So once I pick them, I do my quick testing by plugging those testing points in the place of my x. So I end up with negative, negative, positive, positive. So negative 9 minus 8 is negative 17, hence negative. Negative 4 minus 8 is negative 12, hence negative. And I keep doing the calculation, and I figured out the sign of each piece. So after I got here, I realized that's 3 negatives multiplying together. So it's negative, keep going, positive, negative, positive. So each vertical column, you multiply them together to discuss the sign towards the end. As you know, we are looking for less than or equal to 0, so I'm looking for the negative pieces, which means I'm looking for this interval and that interval. So my answer is supposed to be negative infinity through negative 8 and 0 through 8. And because it includes equal to, so I'm having close bracket, and that's what I'm supposed to get, okay?